Dave.
We have it ready from both, and this is going to be a big underdog game for Dave. If he can improve his average, it would be very helpful. Once we count down in 3, 2, 1, go!
Dave says this might be an even harder match for Dave Smith says. You know, we publish rule changes for the next month, usually 24 hours before qualifiers open. I may just write in a rule that says anybody, all usernames with DAVE in them consecutively are banned. No.
And Jim went off to a great start. Same for D-Dave. Both of them doing very nicely with their early piece performance.
And Dimwit has his cheering section. Apparently, they sell real estate on the planet Jupiter. Who knew?
I mean, it is a big planet.
Quickly off to the blocks here. Dimwit off to a quick start. He's got that those 2 yellows in the upper right that are going to give him problems, especially with the 2 viruses underneath it. And he's going to try to set up what looks to be a drop combo with that yellow on the right.
Yeah, it looks like he's setting that up. It's gonna be an okay setup. He's not too far behind in terms of virus count.
No, D-Dave actually hanging in there right now. He's only 3 viruses behind.
Yeah, not that far behind right now. Doing a very nice job keeping his pieces nice and efficient.
Dimwit now down to 11. But a horizontal clear there from David and a clear immediately after, 13-9. I think V-Dave's eyeballing that triple red right in the center.
Yeah, I think that might be what he's trying to do.
And I think even Dave Smith says is eyeballing it. Oh, should have waited for the next piece. You had the double red. Not quite.
Yeah, that's just one of those decisions. You kind of have to bite the bullet and take the L there, so to speak.
Dimwit out at about minute 40.
D-Dave not going to be far behind though. Probably by about 20 seconds or so once he gets these all taken care of.
Yeah, it's a 2-color heavy board and it's all reds all the time. I think he's eyeballing that horizontal, and he's going to horizontally clear that blue as well on the second row. Dropping some more garbage down. That does eat a little bit of time, but it does make a little bit more breathing room.
Yeah, it does, and he's going to have a nice. Oh, he didn't see it.
He had that horizontal clear. And this is a questionable pill placement. See what happens here, but Dimwit opening up the board, opening everything up right now as Dave gets in at about a 226. It's a 20 virus advantage for Dimwit.
Yeah, so far it's all Dimwit right now. D-Dave's going to have to really start getting a little more aggressive and getting more efficient on his pill placement if he wants to make this a little closer.
And following this match will be our final match of the day. I know it's hard to say that because we started 2 hours ago, but we're flying through today. Thanks to everybody who volunteers to play on Friday to clear up the schedule a little bit. But it'll be Snipe versus Chris Bidwell. And I would love to see Snipe Dimwit. I think that would be a dream match if it were possible in Dr. Mario.
I mean, you are not entirely wrong in that. Dimwit now down to just a handful of viruses. Doing some very good play, just keeping everything nice and efficient.
Dimwit is one of the most insanely efficient players in this game. It's mind-boggling just how smart he plays and how he just plays with ruthless efficiency almost.
And a fanatical devotion to the Pope in nice red uniforms. Oh, dang. Sorry. Wrong joke.
Anyway.
Anyways, you know what I was going at, though. Thank you.
D-Dave down to about a baker's dozen viruses here on 9. Dimwit, a bit slow to start on 10.
Yeah, having to deal with some garbage here, but making some good use of it, keeping the combos nice and fresh. Oh, and now he's got no room for blue.
No room for blue at all, but he's not getting much in the way of blue. Taking a look at D-Dave's board, looks like he's got a virus pocket. That's pretty much just the bane of his existence right now. Looks like he's going to get some combo coverage, though. And looks like he might go for the horizontal. I think that's a smart play.
That's the most efficient play for him to do right now, and he's setting up for the Reds right there. He thought
about it for a second, but I think that was the right call. Set yourself up. and he's out at 440, and the virus lead is about 18 now for Dimwit. So it has been narrowed, but not by much.
Yeah, not by much, but theeedave is still performing a lot better than average. He's doing a good job there. Just needs to kind of keep it up and kind of pick up the pace a little bit, and he might be able to close that gap a little more in level 11.
Yeah, and it looks like he's going to do a quad lightning bolt, or not a quad lightning bolt. Oh, he had the drop combo, decided not to go for it. I think he's just trying to reduce drop time here, even by a little bit. And
that's probably the better thing to do.
And a big double L clear. Right now, theeedave at 31, 522. In a bit of a pickle. Kind of really doesn't... It's just staircases here, and really not a lot helping him RNG-wise.
Yeah, there's nothing much available for him to do. Having to deal with some yellow garbage, but managing it okay.
And a blue funnel on his left side there is very brutal, and also pretty much now it's an entirely blue top line for theeedave.
Yeah, this is not what you want to see.
Dimwit not off to a good start. He got a double red, and as you saw that top line, it wasn't cooperating, but he quickly and efficiently gets rid of it.
Absolutely. Did a great job there of adapting to that situation. And now all of a sudden that top line is almost all but disappeared.
It absolutely has. And Dimwit is going to have a problem in column 7. He's got those 2 reds. I think he's just going to patiently wait for a double red, get that cleared out. theeedave down to 10 viruses on 10, looking to set up some good combos. And again, it's just been rough RNG going for him.
Absolutely. And theeedave almost done with level 10, so he will be in level pegging in terms of where you finish. But boy, Dimwit is just blazing a trail here.
Dimwit is at sub 7 right now. Probably by the looks of his virus setup, will probably be eyeballing around 8, maybe high 750.
It's entirely possible. Then, oh wow, it's a great little tuck there from Dimwit.
And theeedave out at 701, going into 11. The virus advantage is 26 right now for Dimwit, as Dimwit continuing to just blaze through here. Not much doing with that red-blue. Had to kind of just force a hopeful or a Hail Mary underneath that that red rather in column 5.
Yeah, a little bit of troublesome there, but he's making the most of it, doing a nice job. Nice little tuck there. And I think he's gonna work horizontally on those reds.
Dave Smith definitely varying up his colors, trying not to get too crazy on combos at 31 viruses. So he is narrowing the gap, albeit slightly.
Yeah, it looks like Dimwit's having a little trouble setting things up. So that'll give theeedave a chance to catch up a little bit, but here comes a nice little combo.
theeedave down to 23 to 5. Dimwit just needs 2 blues, and he is going to get his first win here. And there's 1 and there's 2 at an 8:07.
Yeah, that is a hot time.
theeedave has 17 viruses left on his board. You go against somebody who puts up a blazing fast time like that, and there's really not much you can do. I mean, we saw it Packy and Sarah Sparkle. Packy set a tournament record in round 2, and Sarah played very well. But I mean, when somebody's making a new record, there's not a whole lot you can do.
Yeah, unfortunately, just when someone sets one of the top times in round 2, just unfortunately, it's just everything just seems to kind of go their way there.
And theeedave looking at around a 9-minute, which is not at all a slouch of a time.
No, not at all. And he'll get a nice little combo. Just needs 1 more red, and then
he'll get it. He'll get it
under 9.
He gets the sub 9. So great job from both players. Dimwit now up 1-0, trying to punch his ticket into his 5th consecutive semifinal Sunday. He loves playing this game so much, he'll play it again.
I mean, that's not wrong.
Oh, theeedave saying that he never said ready. I'm just checking here. That is correct. That is our apology on that. Dimwit is offering a rematch. We're gonna see what happens here. Gonna hold here. Okay, theedave's saying it's fine.
Okay.
Apologies for that, theedave, and to all Daves everywhere.
All right. Let's wait until we get readies from both now. But theeedave deciding that decision is going to stand. He will take the L. Much respect for that, playing it as it lies, so to speak. And we have an official ready from theeedave.
And a ready from Dimwit.
And we're counting it down in 3, 2, 1, go!
Or goop. You know, either one works.
3, 2, 1.
All right. Opening board, I like theedave's board just a bit better. There's a lot more diversity, and there's a couple of wells on Dimwit's board that will slow him down.
Yeah, a couple of those will slow him down, but yeah, you're absolutely right. The diversity on the board for theedave is better, although that just kind of put the kibosh on that. He's got no more place to put reds.
And
that's going to be a bit concerning.
Oh, but look at what he did. He dropped a cross combo, and the garbage dropped perfectly. Excellent play by theedave.
Yeah, although he did miss out on a horizontal clear with that double red. But he's doing okay with it. He's working around it.
And right now, he has a slight lead over Dimwit, 19-22. Looks like Dimwit's kind of being forced to play that giant barge on the left side of his board. But the thing that's slowing down theedave right now is just the RNG.
Yeah, absolutely. And doing a nice... Dimwit doing a nice job adapting to the situation. And but theedave keeping it nice and close right now. Nice little horizontal there. And boy, Dimwit having a little trouble with blue.
Dimwit definitely is yellow-red dependent. Looks like he's going to get a drop combo to clear 3 viruses. Now red dependent. But theedave hanging in there. theedave at 10. Only down by a touchdown right now.
Yeah, he just needs a... Dimwit just needs a double red, and he's got it. He's out at 140.
And theedave, I think he's eyeballing a double horizontal. And that's exactly what he's going for. He has a cross clear, and he does a great job. Great observation there by theedave to make that play.
Absolutely, and he's going to get a double blue for his efforts, and he'll be out at 2 minutes.
Right around 2 minutes unofficially. But Dimwit is one of the strongest, next to Packy, just opening game players on rounds. He's a little bit, I would say Packy's a little quicker on the first part of the game, but I would say Dimwit's end game planning is a bit better.
Yeah, I would agree with that. He's got a lot better insight as to what he's going to decide to do to finish his level. And you can kind of see what he's doing right here. He's setting everything up for a horizontal clear with that that top row, and here it comes. Watch this. Just an incredible bit of combination.
What happens now is he's left his board very scattered, which means he's going to have to go across all portions of the board here, and also has no yellows, which is definitely going to slow him down. But don't let him hear me say that, because he's doing exactly the opposite of that.
He's actually doing a very efficient run here. Just needs a couple more... Oh, wow. What a great job there. Just needs a... Oh, and Fortune just smiles upon thee. What a great bit of generosity.
At a 317. This is like 0... This is 6 to 7 numbers that you'd want right now. And he's getting them at 8 and 9.
Absolutely bonkers. And did not. Oh no! I see what Dimwit's going to do with that. He's going to clear out that double blue horizontally, or at least that's the plan anyway.
Yeah,
and then that will allow him to take down those reds in a double fashion.
He's going to get one of them because he had to kind of play some garbage. But right now, theeedave at 353 at 5 viruses to go.
Doing a nice job of tucking, though. And he should be out in just a few seconds.
theeedave just needs a couple of yellows. A double yellow would be huge for him right now. It doesn't look like he's going to get it, but he will get out of 9 at 413. The virus margin right now is 23 in favor of Dimwit.
Yeah, Dimwit with a nice, comfortable lead at this point. This would be his game to lose. It's going to come down to if Dimwit can.
Oh no, that's a big misdrop by theeedave. That yellow red in the upper right. That's going to handcuff him just with the height of the board right now. He's going to have to be forced to clear something horizontally.
Yeah, but he's not doing too shabby with it right now.
His other option is to
if he gets a double red there, he can get himself a cross clear.
He could.
He's just going to take the safe route there. I can't say I blame him.
I don't blame him either. That's a very stressful situation to be in, and I think he's just going to try to do some on-the-fly garbage management and just hope for the best.
Yeah, and that's kind of what he's doing right now, just trying to manage out his troubles here. But doing a good job with it.
Okay, mate dog says, not like this, Dave.
And Dimwit now just having 2 more viruses to go. 1 more to go. He's out at 540.
He's again trying to gun for a time here. He does have plenty of time. Not a very speed-friendly board. Not a lot of real big double opportunities. Not a lot of whole flat combo opportunities either.
No, not at all. But it looks like he's setting up for a lot of combos for just kind of getting a bunch of singles in. But that led himself to a nice little combo there.
And now theeedave's starting to work down that hill, and he is going to town.
Yeah, doing a great job with it. Nice cross clear from theeedave.
Good cross clear down to 16 viruses. He's storming back. He's not gonna let himself get cut down.
No, he is definitely putting himself in a good position to prevent getting lapped.
They're ready to ride the Dave wave in our chat right now. I love it.
That's fantastic. And Dimwit doing a great job with his with his virus efficiency down to 23. Having a little trouble now. Having to deal with some blue garbage.
He's hanging in there. He's now a very yellow-red dependent board. But I think we're going to see him really go to town here. And the only big issue is just how it's clustered. There's holes between viruses. You really don't want to see those when you've got so few viruses left. As Dimwit now down to 16. Dimwit kind of working clockwise on his board.
Yeah, and gets a nice cross clear in the process. Setting up some good doubles. Gets a nice tuck. Oh, is he going to go for that one? Yes, he will.
And theeedave now down to 4 viruses.
theeedave is on good track to get out of 10. Got a nice little combo there. Will he see? Oh, he just cut himself off there a little bit.
He cut himself off from that horizontal play, but I don't think he's too worried about it. He's still making good strides. Dimwit down to 3 viruses. Could have had the horizontal clear. Dimwit just needs 2 blues, and he is going to move on to semifinal Sunday at an 8:07. Just finished near the exact same time he did last round.
Another great hot time there, and theeedave finishing level 10 at about the same time. At about the same time.
Brutal finish there, but Dimwit wins 2-0, and as my bracket says, will face Dars on semifinal Sunday.
And which should be a really good match.
I'm looking very forward to that. I don't know if these two have taken each other on before. I'm just going to look. Dars has played Dimwit before. Back in July, Dimwit swept him. So we'll see if Dars can make a comeback there. But Dimwit 2-0 over the Dave. So we're now at a Dave-free situation in this tournament, which nobody wants.